man say, you know what? It's a 20-to-1 ratio.
So let me tell you about. Sorry, cut you off, but look, to me, when a man cheats, I always say this. To me, it's like men cheat. Most time they cheat down. They don't cheat with a woman who got more money. They don't cheat with a woman who's maybe a little more attractive than the woman they got.
Because it's easy.
They just want to get that.
Just like CSAT. Because they go for something easier, something that they don't have to
that's
work
not necessarily
hard for.
always.
I mean,
not necessarily
but
they have to look. Yeah.
I mean, not ugly, but they want to go some like it's easier. Something they don't have to work as hard.
Yeah, if you have a successful woman at home, a man's like, okay, I got a woman who's, you know what I'm saying, making good money. What's wrong with you trying to go find a hood rat every once in a while? You know what I'm saying?
Why would they have that mentality?
That goes with cheating down. The hood rat is going to call your wife and cause disruption.
Just show up at that house and say, you know what, guess what? I got a picture, I got incrimination, I got this, I got that. So it's like that.
Not if you set the rules for them.
And what's age?
What do you gotta, hold on a minute. Why do you have to set?
Wow, when emotions come, rules are out the window. Most women don't know.
But see, that's not.
Why do you have to set rules? What do you mean setting rules? What do you mean by
I'll give you an
setting
example,
rules?
Seth.
I
I'll give you an
understand.
example.
I mean,
First off, let me just make a point.
understand.
I would think it'd be pretty cool to have like more than one wife. Cheating would be okay then, right?
What do you say?
I mean, it wouldn't be considered cheating if you
Yeah, it
had
wouldn't be
five wives. I
considered
just want
cheating.
to throw it out. I want to throw it out. But I feel like with cheating, there's 3 rules with cheating. And I mean, it may sound kind of cheesy, but first rule is if you see each other out in public, don't say nothing to each other. All right. Second rule is if you ever get together during the nighttime, always be back by sunlight.
So that's what you do?
And number 3, never say I love you.
Honestly,
I'm not saying that's what I'm doing, but again, you're asking.
You come from a
look, number 2,
exactly.
Look, number 2, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. But the reason why is because your woman's gonna look for you at night.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. If you're gonna creep, you need to creep during the afternoon time when you're supposed to be at work. That way you have your alibi, your excuse
now, wait,
to
no,
do what you're doing.
Up,
Not saying that it's right.
I want to have lunch. Now you busted.
Not necessarily, because if okay, just like most women can adapt. Some men that are smart enough can adapt, depending on who you are. You have to be able to say, okay, you know what? We can. Matter of fact, you've seen the movie. What's the movie? Tyler Perry movie where Sanaa Lathan was sleeping with the white guy, her boss.
Oh, Family That Prays.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In the movie, situation is, man works for her boss, who she's sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? He comes up to the job and it's like, yeah, I need to see, hey baby, how you doing? You know, I want to come talk to the boss. Boss plays it off cool, like, yo, you know, okay then, let me talk to him for a second. Hold my appointment. Now the appointment that he had was his wife.
Right.
So he's like, okay, yeah, I'll hold the appointment, talk to your husband for a minute, talk to the husband, and then still got his business right after. It can be done. But the fact of the matter is if you want to do that, you definitely can't do it at night.
Okay, I'm about to throw this field with this. Let me throw this out. With all these STDs, especially the monster, HIV, don't you think that would curb a man from cheating? But it just seems like it's just, Freak Fest 2009, 2010, people still don't care.
No.
I mean, you gotta be smart about it first.
Their girlfriends and their wives.
Because I am a man, but a lot of men are dumb. Because men figure that, hey, I'm being honest. Because men figure, hey, condom can save you from anything, which is not true. Condom can't stop HIV. So they don't necessarily grasp the idea of that. They think, okay, as long as I wear protection, I'm cool. No.
But some of them don't want to wear protection.
And you're right. Some of them don't. Some of them are.
They're just so selfish and negligent that they don't care.
That's all we're gonna say. They're dumb. That's all we're gonna say.
And then you have all these women running around thinking everything is gravy, and then they're like, oh, I got,
Yeah, a couple months later you start itching, and you try to figure out what's really good.
Okay, what's going on?
But it is what it is, though. Like, okay, on both parts, both of them, as consenting whatever adults, teenagers, whatever they are, should know, hey, there's so much stuff going on, it's running rampant right now. Maybe we need to use protection on both ends, not just on the male end, but on the female end. You know, females have condoms too. So why not be safe on both ends? That they.
Well, then another thing. What about when the babies come into the situation?
Oh, then you're screwed. But you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much. That's pretty much. That's the situation you put yourself in. That's why, like I said, to me it makes no sense to cheat. But you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it, you need to make sure that it's foolproof. Which there is.
Like I said before earlier, I mean, I'm not a cheater, but at the same time, I understand where you're coming from. You gotta be, you gotta be smart. You know, you gotta be smart with it. You know, but I'm bringing it from a different standpoint. I mean, okay, I hang out with guys all the time that cheat on their girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Doing that kind of thing. Like you said, everybody's cut from a different cloth. Everybody, walks a different path. But from what I gather of why, guys cheat. And I mean, any guy, you ask a guy, they may have an urge to see a girl in the club or something. I mean, if she's choosing, then, I mean,
so, right, again, sometimes because men are more visual, they're very visual.
Yeah, that's the first thing that we see.
Men are very visual. They see the little curve right there, they might talk to their girl, the next thing you know, their eyes just wander. Their eyes just wander. Everyone's like, yes, baby, what's going on? And then as they're talking, and then their eyes just go wander.
But this is what you got to realize. Okay, look at it from this standpoint. And I use the same analogy on the last show. When I said it's like looking in a candy store. You can be walking right past the candy store. You can have a piece of candy in your hand. But if you see all that candy in the candy store in that window, you're gonna be like, that's a lot of candy.
So, hold on a minute. So, okay, I want to ask this. So, are you justifying that it is right for men to cheat?
Negative. Okay. I already said that. I condone it. I said that already, right? Right. Okay. I condone that. Thing about it is though, it doesn't make it any better. What it does is it kind of gives you an understanding of how a man sees the situation. A man sees the situation like, okay, I climbed this mountain already. Oh, here comes another mountain.
I think a man has less guilt. A man will have less guilt about cheating than a woman.
Depending on their conscience.
Right.
It depends on the conscience.
Yeah, I think I really agree that it depends on the conscience.
Depends on the conscience.
It would be with girls too.
Because some men, sometimes they cheat, they come, they was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I did this, blah, 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 blah.
Then you have a lot of women who have no problems about being with a married man or a man.
Or cheat, those chicks.
Because it's beneficial for them in some form of fashion.
You
know what I'm saying? Because
there's no strings attached.
Well, not only just because there's no strings attached, but probably because hey, guess what?
Maybe
no, it's like, hey, guess what? You gotta keep doing something on your end for me not to go to your other half and say something about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, yeah, it's good here, but as soon as you try to, slip up out of it, I got you. So it's a trap. So most women, when women do it, they do it because they know they have an upper hand on something. You know what I'm saying? Like they got power.
Yeah, I feel like women try to rationalize.
So you mean women are devious? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. But both men and women are devious. I'm not just trying to say, you know what I'm saying? Look, I thought I was about to get a Chris Brown Rihanna moment there, people. You saw that, but she was about to choke me.
Please, whatever.
No, I think Chris Brown do one and then beat down.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I see, but hey, Rihanna got some shots in, but you know what I'm saying? So anyway, as I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it at the end of the day, if the woman has leverage over the man because she knows the situation he's in, even though she's cool with it, she has power over him in some form of fashion, and they're drawn to that. So in that scenario, yeah, they might be cool with it until the end game. You feel me?
You think it has to do with low self-esteem with the woman to tolerate the man cheating or coming home and he's smelling like?
Sometimes, yes.
The situation. I think the situation compels everything. You have to look at the situation, look at the different factors, and see what's at stake. Versus, okay, some women may think, all right, well, this is just a phase. You're trying to get this out or whatever. If you have a lot of time invested into it, But then, you know, you have the other women that know about it, but maybe they just don't want to confront it because they're like, you know, I don't know what else is out there for me. I don't want to take time to get to know everybody.
I mean,